20-year-old or 21-year-old you know making $81,000 a year. I mean, besides the really lucky ones, like the ones on Instagram. And welcome back to my channel, you guys. It's your girl, Just Jasmine, and I'm coming at you with another video. As you can tell by the title, you know, we are up in here in this quarantine. We are trying to quarantine and chill, and we're trying to stay away and keep ourselves healthy. So why not come at you with a great, helpful YouTube video? So as you can tell by the title, I'm going to talk about today on tips on how to find an apartment. A lot of apartment hacks that people don't know. And your girl is going to tell you today, right now. I have so much time, so why not? But wait. Before we get into it, go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe to your girl. And let's get started. Tip number 1. Budget. So the main important thing about finding an apartment is that you have to have your budget. So what I did was I had a minimum and I had a maximum. So my minimum was like what I know I could afford, and then my maximum was like more than what I know I can afford, but like it's still affordable, if you know what I mean. You gotta find that perfect balance. And I mean, say you make $2,000 a month. Okay, you're not gonna go start off by putting $2,000 minimum in your search bracket, correct? No, because that's all you can afford. You're not gonna be able to live life. So therefore you have to start with the low minimum, and then like maybe like $1,000 will be your maximum for your apartment budget. So then therefore you'll have a decent range and you'll be able to look at all different types of apartments. Now when I first got my apartment, I was able to look at a different variety because I had a really broad range, but that's because I wasn't settling for anything that I didn't want, and I also wasn't looking for too much of things that I knew that I couldn't afford in the first place. So it's important to have a good budget that you know that you will be able to afford. So don't go out there looking for those $4,000 penthouses because you see them on YouTube or you see them on Instagram with the floor to ceiling windows like I was doing, and then be living on the street in a month, you know? So the first important step is budget. So this is what I did. I set out a budget. So I started my minimum, and then I had my maximum, and then I started from there. Now, the second thing that I want to show you guys that helped me like no other. Like this helped me for real because one, I was moving across the country. So it's not like I could come spend 2 days here and look for an apartment and then fly back and then come back. Like no. So I looked on this website. Let me show you guys. First thing I did was I typed in Google apartments in Los Angeles, okay? So then I went ahead and I didn't know this before, but I'm telling you guys. So I go to apartments.com here. Now, you see all these different apartments. It looks like a regular apartment website, but then, oh, by the way, I'm not sponsored by this website or anything like that. But then I scroll and you see 3D in the corner here, and you click 3D, click the 3D, and then boom, you have all of these different rooms and options that you are able to virtually look into. So it feels like you're actually in the place, but you're not, right? This is perfect for somebody that's actually moving across the country and can't actually get to that place, and they have to sign, they have to move, they have to start that job. Like this is a perfect website. So, all right, so let's say I want to click the 1-bedroom apartment, all right? And then boom, click that, and look, you get to virtually go in the place. So you can see that, you know, it has the washer and dryer, whatever. You can kind of get a feel, like it feels like you're actually in that apartment. You go ahead and go into the living room. I can sit my butt on this couch. I can watch this TV. No, I'm just playing. If you like this, then why not put that on your list, right? So then, yeah, you get to go around and, you know, go in every single room, go in every single corner. This was probably the most useful tool I could have ever. Ooh, this apartment is kind of nice. Look, I might, you know, I'll be moving soon, so I like that. But anyway, so yeah, you can use this apartment thing. You can use this website to go to and then click out. You can also go like 2 bedrooms, or you can go to the clubhouse. You want to see the business lounge, and then you can go back out of here. Whoops. Go back. You can also see like what's available And then you can also email or call them. So you can click the apartment and you can see what's available, how many square feet, what are the price ranges. You know, you see them big old price ranges, them LA price ranges, big beans. But you go ahead and you can see the prices, you can see if they're available today, the square footage, you know, any expenses, application fee. Most of the apartments do have that. There were like a couple when I was looking that didn't offer like the 3D virtual tab, but most of them did. That was the most helpful part of the whole entire experience. So apartments.com here, go ahead, get your 3D on, because so apartments.com is the bomb. Like, I mean, period. What city girls say, period. This is it. But it also helped me create my list. Then I'm gonna get into the next tip number 3. So after you go ahead and look at this website, create a list of like, okay, let's say you start with 10. That's way too many. So once you get 10, narrow them down to 5 to 6 apartments. 5 to 6. This is tip number 3, 5 to 6. Because the more apartments you have, the harder it's going to be to narrow it down to that one apartment that you like. Started off with like 8 or 9, it was too much. I couldn't do it. 8 or 9 apartments was just not it. Because guess what? How was I supposed to see all those apartments when I got to my actual destination? How was I supposed to see all those apartments when I actually got to LA? I didn't factor that in there. So narrow your list down so you can actually see all these places. So after you go ahead and look at apartments.com and you come up with the ones that's like fit your price range, fit your, you know, your whole aura, whatever you looking for, sis, go ahead and make that list in your notes of 5 to 6 places. Tip number 4, start, so say you land in your destination on a Friday. Start your search for apartments and set up tours beforehand. So I would say give each tour for your apartment 45 minutes to an hour, right? Set up your tour. Start at 9 a.m. when the apartments first open and go until they close, or go until you need to. Now, set up your tours early rather than later. And go see your least favorite apartment first. It's your least favorite apartment, so nothing's gonna compare to that, right? Right, so then you go see your least favorite apartment and end with your most favorite apartment, so you can get a glimpse of all the apartments, because you don't want to start off with your most favorite apartment, then you're like, oh yeah, I love this apartment, I'm not going to go ahead and see any of the other ones, this is the one for me. No, because guess what? You might miss out on another deal at another apartment. See all the apartments, okay? See them all. Write down their prices. Write down, also look for if each apartment has like a concession or some type of deal going on. Because most of the times apartments have deals, guys. They have deals. I didn't even know this until I moved. They have deals. When I say this, sometimes apartments offer like, if you sign today, you'll get a waived application fee, waived security deposit, and 4 weeks free of rent. Ha! 4 weeks free of rent? I'll take it. That's a month. I'll take it. And then you put that down on your list, and then you kind of go from there on which ones you like and which ones you don't. The only thing with that is that sometimes the apartment you like might actually be taken because someone else is also looking for that apartment. Apartments go quick in certain areas, so you gotta be really on it. You gotta be on it. All these tips I'm telling you should make your apartment process take less than a week. Less than that, actually. It should take like 3 days. You go on the website, you make your budget, you go on the website, you limit your apartment, and then boom, you should be getting ready to move in. Now, the last tip, actually, this won't be the last tip. I'll throw in a bonus tip because this is a tip that I wish I knew about that I really want to tell you guys, because I want us all to succeed, everybody. I want us all to be living in apartments, living in those dream places, getting those houses. You know, I don't want anything to stop us. So, with that being said, so this is not the bonus one, but this is my 5th tip. And 5th tip is save your money before you move. So I would say at least, at the least, you need to save up like $3,000. Depending on where you're living, I'd say $2,000 to $3,000. Now, you need to save up more than that, but if you want to speak realistically, some people really can't save up that much money. For me, I didn't save up that much money. So, and I was still able to move. So save up at least $2,000 in your bank account so that can help you for at least the first month. But usually they tell you to save up 6 months, but if you're in a rush to move, just save up $2,000, you know? Save up. And then my final and bonus tip. This is the best tip. Drum roll, please. Seriously, this was the best tip. Did y'all know that there are guarantor websites? Oh, I bet you didn't know that. Yes, y'all, if you feel like you cannot get approved for an apartment, look up guarantor websites. Now, I can't remember the websites that I found. I didn't need them, but someone sent it to me, and I can't remember the ones. I thought I was gonna need it, but I didn't end up needing it, so I'm glad I found it anyway. But guarantor websites can help you. If you feel like your credit score isn't good enough, or if you feel like you don't have enough credit history, or if you feel like you don't even meet the qualifications to even move into that apartment. Like for instance, some places in LA, you have to make 4 times the rent. Now what 20-year-old or 21-year-old you know making $81,000 a year? I mean, besides the really lucky ones, like the ones on Instagram. But what 20-year-old you know making $80,000 a year? So you have to make 4 times what the rent they're asking you. You make it hard for people to get places to live. So therefore, this website will help you. If you have a decent enough credit score, you will be able to get a guarantor through this website. Basically, it's a website that hands you out guarantors. You have to fill it out, get approved, whatever. It doesn't take that long. It takes like 24 to 48 hours, and then boom, you got you an apartment, sis. You can go ahead and move in within 3 days. Don't say I didn't help you, because I did. I just dropped a bomb on you. No, but seriously, all of these tips will help you be able to be successful, be able to move, because I've had a lot of people ask me in my DMs like, hey, how did you get to LA? I always tell them the same things. Like, these are the most helpful things that I can tell anybody. You can get an apartment anywhere with these tips. So make sure you go ahead and do these tips in that order too. In that order, because you don't want to jump to, you know, looking for 5 to 10 apartments and then you just set your budget. Or you don't want to go ahead and get a guarantor. You don't even know where you're getting a guarantor for. But I hope that these tips helped you, and I hope to see you in a new place tomorrow or like next week. No, I hope these tips helped you, and I hope that you're able to be in a new place and live your best life. I know all this virus stuff, there's a lot going on, but I hope that once this is over, y'all are able to live your best life and be able to get approved. I want to see more I got approved or I'm moving posts, because I really want us to do it, y'all. We can do it! But anyway, if these tips helped you, go ahead and like and comment and tell a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend, you know? No, but thank you guys so much for watching, and you can go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in my next one.